So this past March, we had the opportunity to launch Track 3, or Heavy Metal, for Hack the Machine. It was an opportunity to take drawings and real requirements provided by the Navy for a part within a family of parts. It was a light fixture bracket, and participants had the opportunity to interpret those drawings, to design and then 3D print out of metal a real-world part that was then subjected to both vibration testing as well as impact testing. So the participants were not only competing for the prize money, they were competing for the opportunity to potentially receive up to a $1 million contract from the Navy to deliver this part as well as the family of parts in the upcoming months.
In my position, I'm trying to help the naval shipyards to embrace new technologies, in this case, additive manufacturing. And we are in the very early steps for that. So we're looking for venues and ways to get this technology to the shipyards. When we heard of Hack the Machine, the idea came up that why don't we actually have interested parties like industry and academia participate in a way that they can show us what they actually can do for us. Part of the challenge in maintenance is that we're dealing with very old components that sometimes can be impossible to get, or very long lead times, or sometimes we do not even know we need to change them until the inspection is done and you're ready to fix the boat. So additive manufacturing will be a technology that helps us when we get a component that we cannot immediately purchase or make ourselves. It's another way for us to quickly prototype it, reverse engineer it, and do whatever we need to if we don't have drawings, and finally have a part that helps us get the maintenance completed on time.
Because 3D printing of metal parts is a relatively new technology, we wanted to subject them to a set of Navy prescribed tests to ensure that they could tolerate being exposed to operational loads on ships and submarines. So the first test that the Navy prescribed, which is common for these kinds of parts, is a long-term vibration test, single axis. We put them under 40 hertz of low load for 1 million cycles, just to ensure that they didn't suffer any damage due to that repeated low-level loading. We down-selected 3 finalists to take to another facility that has equipment to do the Navy's lightweight shock testing to show that they could tolerate extraordinary loads. The energy input into the test at the highest level was about 50 to 100 G load on the bracket itself in 2 axes. The interesting thing about the parts that made it to the final test was that they were all 3 different materials. So we had an aluminum material that was direct metal laser sintered. There was another part that was also DMLS printed in titanium, and there was a third part that was direct energy deposition built out of stainless steel.
You know, a really cool part of this experience is it provided an opportunity to level set the playing field and to let anyone participate. And we saw that in the solutions that were provided from all different parts of the country, again, all different types of organizations. So it's been a really fun way for us to see the diversity within this community of metal 3D printing.
Welcome back, everyone, to our final live stream for Hack the Machine. I'm Zach Staples, and I'm joined again by Samantha Snaps. How you doing, Samantha?
Thanks for having me today. I cannot wait to see how this unfolds.
So one of the key takeaways for me was that, metal printing is here. You hear about this, you hear about 3D printing, and then you actually get 7 competitors and you put them through this rigorous, process where we're dropping a hammer and hitting them with, amazing G-forces.
Shaking them a million times.
Shaking them a million times at these incredible vibration cycles. And we had no mechanical failures. The Navy has the authority to award a contract based off performance in the competition. They're exploring options to bring in a group of the winners because they do represent such a broad spectrum. There we go, drum roll please. All right, for our Heavy Metal Track 3 Hack the Machine Challenge, our 3rd place finisher is Elementum. Our 2nd place winner is DM3D Technology. For our $15,000 prize winner, 1st place is I-24 Supply Company. Congratulations to I-24 Supply. We are really, really proud of what you've done.